Welcome back to Aeons and Legacy. We're doing Chapter 3 in Search of New Power. And let's get going. So we have the breeding chamber here at 10 health. We have now a Leviathan egg. That doesn't sound great. Sitting at 5 health. It came out last time. And yeah, we're going to be getting in turn order here in a second. See who's going to go first. Alright, shuffled enough? I think so. Alright. Let's find out who's going to be getting the first turn, and that's going to be Astria. Over we go to Astria, let her take a turn. Alright, it's Astria's turn. She's got a spark spell prepped, and she's going to fire that off. And, oh man, now it's decisions. Do we hit the Nemesis? Do we hit the breeding chamber? Do we hit the Leviathan egg? I think we're going to take a chance. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try and hit the Leviathan egg. It's going to take it from 5 health, knocking it down to 4 health. We'll see if we can get rid of it before it activates. Probably not. Alright, now she's plays cards. She only got 3 cards because she had to discard some last time. She has Neural Wreath, which she's going to play first. She can focus any breach. She's going to go ahead and focus, I think, Death Maiden's breach, which is what we're going to do. Alright, so we're going to go to Death Maiden's area. We're going to use Neural Wreath to focus one of Death Maiden's breaches and let Death Maiden prep a spell from hand. Alright, so here we are at Death Maiden's area. We are going to focus her breach 2. We're going to focus that, and now Death Maiden gets to prep a spell from in hand. And I think she's going to go ahead. She's going to go ahead and she's going to prep the spark spell there, because that's all she. If she gets to go, she's going to be doing 2, 3, 4 damage. She can take out the Leviathan egg, or does she want to do the bug zapper? Actually, it makes more sense, excuse me, for her to do the bug zapper, because then she can get more damage potential happening. All right. That's it. So we're going to go back to Astria to have her finish off her turn. Alright, so we're going to have Astria finish off her turn. She has spent the Neural Wreath, and now she has 3 ether remaining. And with 3 ether remaining, she can't focus her breach 4. She could buy a fire chakram or another ancient Kyanolith, but she's got a lot of them. I think she's just going to go ahead and get herself a charge. That leaves 1 ether left over, which she can't do anything with, but I think we're just going to leave it there. She's going to put back her cards in the order that way. We're going to flip them over 2, 3, 4, 5 for her next hand. Going to get Crystal, 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 Spark, Force Transfusion, which now is going to pair up nicely with her charges. Alright, that's the end of Astria's turn. We're going to go back to turn order. And of course, the whole name of the game is to beat the Nemesis down to 0. It's sitting at 36, so we're not there yet. Gah! Nemesis turn. Damn it! Well, it is what it is. Alright, I'm going to put the card here so I do not forget. Alright, what does the Leviathan egg say? Well, it says Persistent Evolve. When you evolve this card, read card EO2. Alright, we're going to get out EO2 and have a look at it. Alright, this is the Leviathan egg story. It says the large egg begins to crack open and a scaly hand bursts through the membrane. The creature claws its way out of the massive shell, its long, sharp teeth glistening. It won't take long for it to find its next meal. Oh, great. So we're going to banish the Leviathan egg, place card EO3 into play with the same number of life tokens on it that the Leviathan egg had before transforming, which in this case will be 4, and then do not resolve the minions immediately affect this game, do not resolve the minions persistent effect this turn, and then do not read any more cards in this deck until instructed to do so. Alright, we're going to get out card EO3, which is the transformed Leviathan egg. I'll have to take a look at that right now. Oh, great. So now we have the Leviathan hatchling, which would normally have 6 health, but it is only going to have 4 because that's what we were instructed to do. We're not going to resolve the immediately effect, which is if this is Chapter 4, however, higher evolve, or the persistent effect this turn, Grateful suffers the damage. So that's what we have sitting out right now is a Leviathan hatchling. Oh, great. Let's continue on with the Nemesis turn. Well, that was jolly fun now, wasn't it? All right, let's do the Nemesis card now, and it is Amplify Energy. To discard, spend 6 ether. It's a power 3. Resolve the persistent effect of the pod with the most life 3 times, or the breeding chamber gains 5 life. It's a power 3. I don't know if we need to be super concerned about that at the moment, but we'll keep an eye on it. So I'm going to put a dice on there with a 3 on it. Oh, and that takes care of the Nemesis turn. We check the breeding chamber. Excuse me. We check the breeding chamber. It only has 10 health, not 11 plus, so we won't be spitting out a pod. All right, turn order time again. Excuse me as I lose my voice. Good God. All right, next up in turn order is Death Maiden. All right, Death Maiden, let's see what you've got. All right, it's Death Maiden's turn. She's going to use the... okay, she has to fire off the fire chakram just because it was a prepped or a focused breach. So she's going to fire off 2 damage to the Leviathan hatchling, taking it down to 2 health. Okay, we're going to do that. And then we're going to fire off the Bug Zapper into the minion, which is the Leviathan hatchling. Deal 1 damage if the damage is a minion, deal an additional damage. That's going to be 2 damage to the Leviathan hatchling. The Leviathan hatchling is destroyed, out of the game for now. Alright, she still has a spark spell left. She's going to fire that one off, and that is going to go right into the Leviathan, or no, into the breeding chamber, taking it from 10 health. Let's take it down to 9 health. Alright, she's fired off all of her spells. Now it is time to look at the cards in her hand. She's got a spark spell. She might as well just go ahead and prep it. She's got Branching Radite. Gain 2 ether. Now, if you have 2 or more prepped spells, gain an additional 1. Well, she didn't bother. So she's got 2, 3, 4 ether to spend. With 4 ether to spend, she's going to go ahead and get a Force Transfusion. Deal 3 damage. If you have 3 or more charges, gain a charge. So that's what she's going to do, start getting some damage spells going. That's going to be the end of her turn. She's going to put her cards back in any order and drop 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for her next turn. Fire Chakram, Force Transfusion, 1, 2, 3 ether, and there you have it. Death Maiden's turn is over. We've gotten rid of the Leviathan hatchling. Alright, back to turn order we go. Alright, it's back to turn order time, and we have Astria going next. Alright, let's go to Astria's area, have her take a turn. Alright, Astria's turn. She has no prepped spells to fire off at all. She's got 1, 2, 3 crystals, Spark, Force Transfusion. So she's going to put the Force Transfusion, Open Breach 1, the Spark, and Open Breach 2. And she has 3 crystals to spend. And for 3, again, I think we need some damage potential. I keep wasting ether, but she's going to use 3 ether. She's only going to spend 2 of it. She's going to get the Fire Chakram, deal 2 damage. So that's what she's going to purchase. She's got 1 ether left over, can't do anything with it. Put her cards back in any order. Should be that way. 5 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for her next hand. She'll be Crystal, 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 Lifebringer. This is going to be helpful now because she has 3 open breaches. Bending Beam. Love it. Alright, it's going to be her hand for next turn. Let's go back now to turn order. Turn order time once again, and we have up next the Nemesis. Alright, we're going to put the card out here so don't forget. We have the Amplify Energy. It's at 3 charges. It's going to go down to 2. So it's not going to trigger. Now we have the next Nemesis card, which is Tremor. To discard, spend 7 ether. Yee. It's a power 2. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 4 damage, and if Gravehold has 13 life or more, we're going to evolve this card, which means we'll be putting a sticker on it. Yeah, okay, well, it's going to get 2 charges. But both of these are going to trigger at the same time unless we get rid of them. But that's going to be the end of the Nemesis for this episode, because it's gone twice now. End of the Nemesis turn, we only have 9 health in the breeding chamber. Not going to spit out a pod. that is at least good. Up last for the episode is going to be Death Maiden. We're going to have Death Maiden go. Let's go over to her area and see what she's got. Alright, Death Maiden's turn. She has a spark spell. She may as well cast it off. She's going to go ahead and hit the breeding chamber, taking it from 9 health down to 8. And does she have 6 or 7 ether in hand now? I don't think so. She's got 1, 2, and 3. Well, she has 3 ether. With her 3 ether, she will open her second breach. So she has now 3 open breaches, which is good. And then she's going to put the Force Transfusion in 1 and the Fire Chakram in 2. Putting her cards back in any order, so very quick turn. And 5 cards, 1, 2, 3. So she's got Crystal, Neural Wreath, and flipping her deck over. Going to get 2 more, Fire Chakram and the Bug Zappa. Alright, that's going to be her hand. For her next turn, which of course will be coming up in the next episode, I do 1 full round per episode. We're going to zoom out. We're going to wrap up for today. Alright, so that's going to be the end of our episode for today. We've got the Spawning Horror. We didn't do any damage to him. He's at 36 health. With the Breeding Chamber down to 8 health. We have the Amplify Energy and Tremor power cards sitting out there, causing us grief with 2 charges on each one. That's going to be a nasty turn unless we can beef up some of our ether, get rid of those cards. We shall see what happens. Alright, and that's going to be the end of our episode. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Chapter 3 of Aeons and Legacy, In Search of New Power. Got to beat down the Spawning Horror. I think we're getting a little bit running out of time because we're starting to get the level 2 cards now, and they're going to get uglier and uglier. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next episode.